back to my YouTube channel. Welcome. I know I didn't post a video this weekend because I was supposed to post because I had promised that I'll be doing 2 videos in 1 week, but I don't know. I think I should just stop. My consistency levels are just sometimes I'm just too lazy to film, or sometimes I just literally just don't have anything to film. Like I don't have or even if I do, maybe it just doesn't work out the way I wanted to, so I end up not even posting anything or doing anything. But anyways, as you can see from the title, today I'm gonna be talking about things that I knew that before I opened my online shop. And yeah, for those people who want to start their own businesses, I hope I'm just trying to do a video that will help you guys, because I have been getting a lot of questions on, oh, how should I open my shop, oh, how do I get vendors, oh, how do you ship your things, how much does it cost, and all those things. So today I'm just gonna be talking about that so that you guys do not give me a lot of pressure in the DMs. So I'm just gonna start at the beginning on how I decided to open my online shop. So for me, I am privileged enough that I had saved a bit of money before, and from the help of my parents, sponsors and stuff, I was able enough to start my own thing without having to stress with saving from scratch, you have to go to work and all those things. So of course, if you want to start up for someone who does not have the privileges of getting help from their parents and so on, you have to save for you to open something. You can't just open a thing. So yeah, I was just start off with that. So I remember it was just one day when I was sitting in the lounge and I was like, I do have a significant amount of money. I remember I started off with $500, and that's not a lot, because sometimes people think that if you want to start off a business you have to have huge amounts of money. And I remember I just had $500, and I just started off by watching. I remember there were days whereby, if you don't know, if you're from Zimbabwe, there's this lady, she's called Maxine Hadassah. She owns a makeup company called Christian by Hadassah. She was just talking about how she started her own business and all those things, and I just got motivated by it. I was like, oh. And when you look at it now, her brand, you think oh my gosh, she started off with a lot of money, but she was talking about how she only started off with $600, and yeah, and I was like, so maybe I don't even need a lot of money to start off something for myself. And it was just in the back of my head, but I actually didn't go ahead with opening my own thing then one night I was just sitting in the lounge and it was but I can actually just start off my own clothing wear. I don't even have to launch it now, but I can just make a page, make a logo. And I remember I was with my sister and we started, I had created the Instagram page. It was still private then, and I made a logo, but then I wasn't really sure with the names, so we started trying to find a suitable name, going on Instagram, googling if this person has the same name as my shop, and then combining names. And then I ended up combining my second name, because I actually never use it, and my surname. So my second name is Natalie, if you didn't know. Yes, my second name is Natalie, and my surname is Chekera. So I combined the first 3 letters of my second name, which is Nat, and then the last 2 letters of my surname, which is Ra. So Natra. That's how I came up with Natra clothing wear. And basically this shop is a online boutique, an online Instagram boutique. So these clothes are not they're not originally designed by me. I just buy clothes from China and supply them to anyone who wants to buy in Zim. So I just buy from China, then sell them here in Zim. And yeah, that's what I do. So it was something that was not planned. Like, oh, I didn't have like a certain time frame on when I wanted to start this thing. It just happened because yeah, I had the resources then, so it was easier for me to start, luckily. But if you're someone who wants to start, just make sure that you have like a significant amount of money, and yeah, you don't need much to start anything. And for me not to lose money, I decided to place everything on a pre-order basis because I didn't want to buy things in bulk and then try sell them here in Zim and then no one really buys. And the other reason that I opened the shop was because most things that I realized that are sold in Zim, they're overpriced. Like, people in Zim just love overcharging. People want to get 100% profit, a 200% profit, a 300% profit. And I understand everyone was trying to make it in life, but what's the need? Why are you torturing people? We are broke. Everyone is just trying to make it in Zim. Like, people are struggling, guys. Zim is the pit. If you're not Zimbabwe, Zim, oof, I won't even start. But anyways, let me just get into this video. So the first thing that I wish I had done before starting off this thing unexpectedly was doing my research. So when it comes to research, you're researching on shipping costs, on the items that you want to sell, particular items, the sizes, the quality, the the pricing, markups, and all those. You just want to know first on how it goes, how people do it, instead of like jumping in. So before opening my shop, I remember, like, when for those who don't know, who are still new to my channel, I learn in China. I'm a student in China studying architecture. So I decided to come home in February when the whole pandemic thing was in the heat in China. So I decided to come home, and I remember I thought maybe I was just gonna be here for like 2-3 months at most. So when I left China, it was winter, and when I was coming to Zimbabwe, it was summer. So I didn't think I would be here until, because right now winter in Zim is from May until July, August there. So I didn't think I was gonna be here during the winter season, so I didn't even carry any winter clothes at all. So for me, I ended up like, I realized that I'm just gonna be here forever. Like, I just realized I'm gonna be here forever. So I ended up like having to buy clothes and stuff. So before opening my shop, I had managed to like order clothes for myself, and for like winter clothes, and yeah, and I managed to get them sent here. So with that order that I had made, it kind of gave me knowledge on shipping, people, and pricing and stuff. And guys, I was lucky that that box did not have anything that belonged to any of my customers, because that shipping company just did me dirty. Like, I would just say it did. I don't want to say the name, but that shipping company did me dirty. I'll explain further in the other slides. So just do your research. And so with that, I had a bit of knowledge when it comes to research, and when it comes to shipping, and yeah, pricing as well. I kind of went on looking, because guys, I love shopping, so I kind of went on Instagram, on these online boutiques that are based in Zimbabwe, trying to see how much their things cost and the quality and all those sort of things. And I was like, oh, these people overcharge some of these things, so let me just try and make sure that my the things that I'm selling are, the price is like actually low, and I'm not exploiting anyone. So yeah, do your research before you start on anything. Even though my research, I know it wasn't as extensive, but just make sure you research. So after that, I launched my my online boutique, and yeah, and then the things that I started selling were the things that I knew how it actually looked like, because I already owned those products. So on my shop, I try to sell things that I already have, because I know how it's gonna look. I'm not gonna buy something, because sometimes you buy things online and then on the picture it looks like a whole different vibe and then when it comes, it's not the vibe. It's just, it will just make you cry. So I'm mostly selling things that I actually do own, because I'm not trying to disappoint anyone, guys. That's one thing I was scared of, because I remember when I started, I could not sleep the first days. The anxiety of disappointing people, not just any people, Zimbabweans, because Zimbabweans they criticize. If you just go wrong on you don't want to go on the bad side of any like Zimbabwean people, especially if it's like a customer. So I had so much anxiety. I did not want to sell anything that I don't know how it looks like or anything. I just want to sell things that I actually do own. And yeah, so yeah. And then the most asked question was suppliers. So basically, I get my suppliers, I buy my clothes from this app called Taobao. So Taobao is a Chinese app, and it's only available nationwide in China. They only deliver local wide, like in China. They don't deliver internationally, unfortunately. So I don't have a particular vendor that I go on. So how do I explain Taobao? Taobao, you can literally find anything. It's like Amazon, it's like AliExpress, but it's like it's an AliExpress or an Amazon version of China. So all those people that have been asking me about vendors, and unfortunately I do not have a particular vendor that I actually buy my clothes from. I just buy from the online shops that come within that app. So if you really want to get into it though, I'll put like the picture of how the app looks like, and I'll put like a link to the app. I don't know. So yeah, I buy from an app called Taobao, and you can find anything from clothes, shoes, a car, a bicycle, a motorbike, even food. You can find anything from that app, and they only deliver locally in China. So you're gonna ask me now, like, okay, if they deliver locally in China, then you are in Zim, how you manage to get your things? So basically, of course, since I'm a student in China, I do have friends who stay in China, who are currently in China right now. So I managed to get help from my friends. Shout out to you, Denias, who helps me to pack my things and all those things and ship them here to Zim. So that's how I managed to ship my things to Zim. And yeah, so basically, guys, that's my supplier. But if you want more on vendors, I will advise you to watch this video by Sarah Kiola. She is a Nigerian YouTuber who's also a student in China, and she's just about to launch her eyelash company. So I would put like a video on the suggestion box, and you guys can really check her out, because she has more knowledge when it comes to like vendors and shipping and so on. But I think she said that she's going to charge people if you want like her to like go down and search for vendors. So but if you don't mind, I think you should just definitely check her out, because she has more knowledge than I do. I'm just like still new to this, because she used to sell things before. For me, this is like my first baby. So yeah. What else? So shipping costs. So after I buy my things, they get packed from with the help of my friend. Then I send them over to the shipping company. So this shipping company, guys, at first, when I first shipped over like my winter clothes that were just for me. I use this shipping company. It's based in Zimbabwe. It's a well-known shipping company. I don't want to say their name, but those guys did me dirty because initially they were like, oh, we deliver in 15-20 days, but that's not what happened. They ended up delivering to me in like 40 days. And yeah, because I remember they shipped over my things on the 19th of May, and I only received my things on the 31st of June. And I was so lucky that then you know what, I hadn't like received any orders from anyone because I did launch my company mid-June. So yeah, and so when it comes to shipping, I ended up having to find like another reliable shipping company that would actually deliver to me faster. And with that, I had to dig in. I had to dig in. So I ended up asking around with people that are actually selling things in Zim and on how like they actually, you know, receive their things and stuff. And luckily I got the help from this girl called Zimyoutuber. She also sells shoes, so if you want sneakers, she really has nice sneakers. Do check out her page. It's called Valita Trendy. I hope I'm saying it right. Please correct me if I'm saying it right. Chirungo Chinoneta. Okay, English is hard, but I'll put her page over here. Shout out to you. She really helped me out, hey, on shipping. And yeah, so I managed to find someone who was more reliable and more cheaper. And right now shipping is costing from $15 to $20 per kg. So due to the pandemic that's going on, since there's not much movement when it comes to international flights, this causes, like, you know, flights to be more expensive. So when it comes to cargo, it's actually expensive as well. So yeah, and this shipping cost, they also include duty, so I don't have to pay for duty because that $15 will include duty and stuff. So that's the part when it comes to shipping. Shipping right now is a bit expensive. So if you're someone you need to be ready. You need to be ready for this, because right now, if you're worried about your pocket, I'd rather say you just wait until this whole pandemic fades out, and then you can start on your shipping things, because it's expensive. And also right now I'm only shipping and selling things in Zimbabwe, because I haven't managed yet to find other shipping companies that I can trust who will be able to ship to other countries that is not DHL or UPS, because they're quite pricey and sometimes they even charge more. Like, I remember just to ship to places like Australia with DHL, it's like $60 US per kg, and I'm just like you see, so it's not reasonable for me to be selling clothes to people who are in other countries, unfortunately, because it's a bit pricey for me to ship to their countries right now, because the only thing that I know is DHL, and the shipping company that I use right now, they only supply to Zimbabwe and Botswana. So yeah, and then I haven't decided yet to be selling things to people in Botswana because I don't know anyone who's there, and sometimes you need like help, like with distributors and yeah, and handling your money and all those things. So that's the other thing. So I'm only supplying to Zim right now. Okay, and then the other thing is target market. So one thing that I realized is I actually have two target markets. I have people, my Instagram baddies, the youths on my Instagram, and I have the older aged people on my WhatsApp. So at first, I remember I used to sell the same things that I'll be selling on my Instagram and my WhatsApp. So when I was advertising like my page, I would just advertise the things that are on my Instagram and so on. But then I realized on my WhatsApp that like most people wouldn't really want anything, because it was more on the like cheek, on the youthful side and so on, and I never used to get like a lot of orders. But then once I started posting more mature things on my WhatsApp, that's when I started getting like a lot of people ordering my things, because that's when I realized, okay, the older people like, you know, the mature things, work outfits and so on. So I realized I have two groups. And then on my Instagram, it's more of, you know, the nice little vibey Instagram clothes, fast fashion, and yeah, the more, you know, nice things and all those things. So I have two target markets there. I have my Instagram and then I have my WhatsApp. And yeah, Instagram is more of like the youthful vibe, and my WhatsApp is more for like the older generation. And so you need to take note of that as well. Do your research. What are you selling, and who's most likely to buy your product, and where will you find that certain target, you know, market, like where you're gonna find that certain group of people. So do your research. And yeah, because, and then pricing, guys, like I said before, people in Zim love to overprice. So when it comes to my pricing, there's like the original price, shipping price, and my markup. So my markup does not exceed more than $10, because I did not want to sell products that were like pricey. The reason, the whole motive behind my shop was to sell things that are cheap and that everyone could actually afford, you know, and at the same time they're actually receiving a product with high quality, not like you're flocking out money and then the product is trashy. I didn't want to do that. So most of my money right now is going towards shipping. Like I said, a kg is $15 US, which is like insane to actually think of. And this shipping company is not like it's DHL, no, it's just no more cargo. So most of my money is going towards shipping, and yeah, my commission is not more than $10. So guys, come shop my side. I'm not overcharging you, and you definitely get quality, because if it's not quality, I'll let you know that this thing that you want is not there. And for those who don't know, I also do special orders. So if it's like someone who wants a particular piece of furniture, or something that's just not on my page, you just send me pictures. I try to find it, because I'll definitely find this, since everything is literally made in China. So I can definitely find what you want. But if it's something that does not have good reviews and does not have good quality, I'll definitely let you know that, you know, this thing that you want doesn't have the nice quality, but if you still want it, I can get it for you. So yeah, but yeah, when it comes to pricing, you just have to be more considerate. Do research, consider the people who are in your country. Like in Zim right now, everyone is in the struggle, so you're not trying to sell things that are like expensive, because no one's gonna buy it. And even if they can, I feel like it's very unfair, because like we're all trying to make it, we're all just trying to survive. And even worse now with the COVID, a lot of people lost their jobs, so not a lot of people are gonna buy and all those things. So just be considerate when it comes to your pricing. Do your research. And yeah, as much as you want to make money to you know, so that you can show off to us on your Instagram, I would advise you to just be considerate, you know, because be patient. Like if your things are cheap, you're likely to get more customers and people will buy from you and stuff. So that's pricing. And then when the last thing that I'm going to touch on is advertising. So basically right now the only advertising platform that I'm using is on Instagram. I'm doing it myself, and sometimes I get the help of my friends, of course, but I realized the biggest supporters that will ever be on this earth is strangers. Unfortunately, it's very sad. Then strangers. I know my friends right now, some of them are like but yeah, strangers are the biggest supporters ever, business wise, even on my YouTube and stuff. I feel like now I have more online friends than I actually have friends in real life. So yeah, right now I'm only using Instagram, and sometimes I get the help of my friends. Of course, they do advertise for me in different ways, but yeah, it's mostly me. But to those who are helping me out, shout out to you. I see you, I see you, I see you, you know, see you. Thank you, thank you. I'll take you out for lunch. But yeah, right now I'm just using Instagram, but hopefully when my shop is more stable and I am receiving a lot of orders and people actually buy more, and when I'm getting a sort of a profit, then I'll start searching for brand ambassadors, like people with big platforms to just wear my clothes, even sometimes for free, or like, you know, for a certain, or they'll buy something at a certain discount or whatever, and they can advertise my clothes for me. So that's one way you could use people with big platforms, because now everything is digital. You don't have to put a poster outside your gate that you're selling clothes. You can just do it online. And yeah, because sometimes people, I just realized people sometimes they just buy things because that certain person that they really love is wearing it, and they just want the same thing. They don't even like really think about if they actually need it. You know, it's more of like a want situation. So hopefully one day I will have like a lot of profit that I'll be able to find brand ambassadors. So do watch out on that and stuff. And yeah, so that's how I do it. And then what else did I leave out? I don't think I left out anything. If you feel like I left out anything, you can always reach out to me on my Instagram. I'm more active over there, and you can always email me. I do check my emails, guys. I do check my emails. I'm not those people who have an inbox that has 1,000 something messages that are unread. I do check my emails, so you can email me, but I'm mostly active on Instagram, so you'd rather just find me on Instagram and I'll answer your questions. But when, like I said, most people are asking me about vendors. Do check out Sarah Kiola's YouTube channel. She does talk about that, and she can help you more with that. For me, I'm just buying online. Honestly, I don't have a certain vendor, but if you're that person who wants to sell maybe things like hair, I can help you out. Because I do buy hair from like an actual supplier, like straight from the factory. So I can help you out when it comes to that. But then when it comes to clothes, eyelashes, all these other things, I don't have much knowledge. Like I stay in the capital city, and guys, I don't stay next to a factory. I don't know why people think that if you're in China you stay next to a factory and all those things. They just expect you to know everything. But I stay in the capital city, and there isn't much. It's actually just full of normal malls with H&M, Zara, whatever, just like you guys. And I'm having to buy things from other cities, so I don't have much knowledge on like vendors and stuff. But do check out Sarah Kiola's videos. She has more knowledge because she does travel around China, and she has been selling things for a while, and she's about to launch her own eyelash company, and she did talk about it in a video. So yeah, it will be in the description below. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video is not too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do drop a comment, and yeah, I will check you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I really appreciate every single person that actually subscribes to my YouTube channel, and everyone who shares on their pages, helping me advertise my YouTube channel. I know it's not the best, but I'm trying. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.